Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We are the odds couple from SportsbookReview.com. It's Week 13 in the NFL. We're talking with Doug Upstone from Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and we're going to cover the Thursday. Guy. Yep, he's going to cover the very, very interesting Thursday night game that we've been debating quite a lot this week. Mike Brenner, you've already gone official with a pick on this. Dallas at Minnesota, and Dallas, of course, a juggernaut this year. They did beat Washington, another win for them. They just lost the closer ATS, but before that game, 9 straight covers before that, and we know that the Vikings, since their bye, have been absolutely tanking, just all sorts of a mess on offense and defense. Are now 1-6 against the spread since their bye. Maybe a suspiciously low line in light of all that. Minnesota plus 3.5 is the current line. It's a tough place to play, but Mike Brenner, you love Dallas, right?
I do, and I got it at -3, and this is one, and I got a feeling Doug's going to be on the same side. Might not, but I think he might, because Doug and I both had agreed that Bradford situation, was going to come to an end. It was a short playbook. This team has no offense, and when Bradford's even saying, hey, we need some plays, all right, that's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen up against a team that has so much momentum right now that I cannot absolutely go against Dallas at all. They prove me wrong every single week, and I haven't bet against them, but I'm watching them. They're ready. They're that team, and Prescott and Elliott have done a great job of leaving the voice of Jerry Jones, all right, out of their ear. They're just playing week in and week out, and they're bringing it. These kids are for real, and now you throw Des Bryant into the mix, you throw this Beasley into the mix, and a defense that's quietly getting it done. The Vikings aren't going to turn their season around overnight. Yeah, they got a good defense, but they're going to be on the field entirely too long. Dallas will wear that defense out. Dallas will get this win by 5 or more.
All right, Doug Upstone, do you agree with that? Dallas did beat Washington last week. They were just a little bit too much of a favorite to get the cover. What do you think?
I do agree with it. What I look at is that now when it was 2.5, I was all over Dallas. When it went to 3.5, I had to rethink things a little bit. And as you were talking about, this is Minnesota's season for the most part. They're 2 games behind Detroit because of the tiebreaker. They're certainly uncertain to be a wild card team with how they're playing. Now, Sam Bradford has come out this week and said that they need to throw the ball deeper down the field. And that makes perfect sense to me because Dallas has the 31st ranked pass defense. The only question that comes into mind is, though, defensive coordinator for Dallas, Rod Marinelli, he just didn't wake up yesterday. He's going to blitz against the statue that happens to be wearing a Vikings uniform in the pocket, and they're going to go after him against that offensive line from Minnesota that has done nothing the entire year. Now, defensively, here's some interesting numbers for you. After their 5-0 start, the defense for Minnesota is giving up 12.6 points a game. Since then, they're up to 21.5 points per game, and they're giving up 36 more yards now than what they did early in the season. Now, I have heard some talk that this is a flat spot for Dallas because it's a division sandwich game. They played Washington. They got the Giants ahead. But really, if you're the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, what do you tell your team? What have we accomplished? Yes, we're 12-1. We haven't won anything, 10-1. We haven't accomplished anything yet. So we have to keep winning. We have to keep playing. We want that #1 seed in the NFC. So I don't think that's going to be a problem at all for them to be ready to play. Now, for Minnesota, you look at this team, they're trying to put the genie back in the bottle versus Dallas, who has, as Mike said, all the confidence in the world. I think right now, the way to look at this game, if you like Dallas, I would actually wait and see until Thursday or sooner if the number goes back to 3 or maybe even less so that you get more betting value. Or if it stays at 3.5, I'd wait till Thursday before game time, buy the half point hook, and then go with Dallas in that way.
I'm going to wait till it goes to 4.5, then I'm going to take Dallas because they're going to kick the dog crap out of this team. Doug touched on some things real quick, Pete, and it makes nothing but total sense. The thing with Dallas is that confidence you have. This team is a resemblance of the Aikman days with Smith and everybody. All right, that is hard to slow down. They know they can't afford to take a deep breath because they're not far removed from their seasons of 8-8 mediocrity and everything else. Different team, different momentum. I love it. I'm telling you guys, they're going to get the W.
All right, Doug Upstone and Mike Brenner are both liking Dallas. Mike Brenner gave it at -3, -120.
You going to jump in that car
Monday.
with us?
No, I'm going to wait. I'm looking at it. This is a tough place to play. On a midweek game. Yeah, I wish you guys luck. Doug Upstone seconding Mike Brenner's opinion though, even at 3.5, although he recommends buying down to 3. Doug Upstone, thanks so much. Talk to you again very soon.
Thanks, Doug.
My pleasure, gentlemen. Talk to you soon.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.